guess you could call this a public service announcement. Transitions in our lives. So as I grow more and more as a human being on the planet at this time, and as a woman who is providing the world a service, a business that helps them feel better, I'm aware that the best thing that I possibly can do to help you is to share with you how I got to the place where I am becoming my own state of sanctuary. Now, I know that's loaded in contemporary American politics, but I'm saying and asking and inviting us to look beyond current contemporary politics and to really stay with that phrase. What is your state of sanctuary mind? I only know that you need to create a sense of sanctuary from the inside out, because that's what I have experienced. And it's what ancient wisdom tells us. And by the way, it's what evidence-based medicine research tells us as well, is that we need to be in a sanctuary state of mind, whether you call that peace, ease, connected, aligned, whatever. I call it sanctuary because it resonates with me relative to a connection with nature. That I believe it's our very own nature to be sanctuary for ourselves. And, I could create a million more beautiful spaces. But it isn't until they are purposeful, meaningful, and intentional that they are truly healing. What do I mean by that? Well, there's a level of responsibility that I think that we're called to do. It's more than, or sort of unlike this sort of using current trends that pass ever so quickly. Or, I don't know, sort of the insta-bling or the sort of meaningless things that we fill our lives and spaces with. It's really about starting from the inside and recognizing that you are the sanctuary, and that the space around you is there to serve a purpose that is to support your well-being. It's to support the transformation and the growth that you see for yourself. It's to be there to support you in the transition as you're going from point A to point B in who you're becoming. So I contend, unlike so many, that our spaces need to come from the inside out. That they need to be about our purpose. And we need to take responsibility for what our purpose is. We need to be responsible about the meaning that these spaces hold, that we're creating, the meaning that we're putting our money down on, our investment down on. And we need to stand really honest in our intention. What is that intention? Is it something exterior? Are we sort of satisfying our FOMO, fear of missing out? Or is it a competition? I'm trying to keep up with the Joneses. I want them more, I want this, I want that. I don't know. No, it's the classics, the ancients, those spaces that we revere when we step into them, that are like on the historic register, we step into them and they are awe-inspiring. It's because there was magic, which I'll talk about another time, and translating that, what that magic is, because that's a very sort of secret sauce, power to be able to stand and translate and read that. And we can talk more about that. But those awe-inspiring places, the happy places, that we dream about, go to your happy place, it's because there is a belief behind your feeling but what that space is. And there is an intrinsic beauty, with a capital B, that lies in that space, which is you reflected back. You, and that's the connection. So I want to leave you with this. Today's sort of Redbird rant is that you really can only have a sanctuary space, a Zen space, a serene garden, a serene space, an oasis, whatever you want to call it. You can only have that once you're able to behold sanctuary and stand and be with it and recognize your connection to it. And then we can get to work on how you become that sanctuary, and then that sanctuary space manifesting, becoming real for you. And at the end of the day, and here's the sort of hook, line, and sinker, you ready for it? At the end of the day, if it was all taken away, all of the things disappeared, what you would be left with, if you were to follow this formula, you would be left with a state of sanctuary inside. And that would be forever your garden. Take good care of your precious selves. Ciao.